Hi everyone, it's Monica and welcome back to my channel. Well, today I have something special for you, and this is a free printable over in my shop. Now this printable I'm calling Endearments because that's really what it is. It's lots of endearments that you can use for your projects this Valentine's season. But you don't have to stop at Valentine's Day. These sentiments will work all year round. You have sentiments like hugs and kisses, hearts, be mine, love notes. You've got February 14th, darling, I love you. Just so many endearments that would work perfect for some of your cards this year. Now let me go ahead and show you how I use these. Now the first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is to print them out on your printer. And I use a little bit heavier cardstock. I think the cardstock that I'm using is somewhere around 80 pounds. I just want to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. And then what I do is I add it onto some grunge board, which I'll be showing you here in a minute. But let me show you how I've used some of these sentiments. I've been creating some journals recently, and these little sentiments are perfect for my journals. They really stand out, and they are just nice additions to some of your pages. So after I printed out my sheets, I cut them all out just so I would have them all ready to go. And then what I did is I grabbed some grunge board. Now I have some grunge board in my stash that I've had for a while, but you can use anything that has a cardboard surface. You can even use the back of cereal boxes. Just something that's going to be sturdy so you can go ahead and glue down your sentiment. So once you get all of your sentiments cut out, you're going to want to go ahead and trim them down. Now there's a couple ways that you could do this. You could actually just trim it down and have some of the white showing, so that way after you glue it, you can trim it off of your grunge board. But if your grunge board is a little bit thick, it might be difficult to do that. The other way you can do that is to just simply trim down all of the white edges and then take some glue and add it to your grunge board. Now the glue that I like to use is the 3-in-1 Beacon glue, and this is great for all of your crafting projects. What I like about it is it doesn't warp your paper, and that's really important when you're crafting. So just take your glue and you're going to add it to the back of your cardstock, and then you're just going to give it a minute to dry. In fact, when you're doing this, you could probably add several of your sentiments, so that way when you're adding your next one, your prior one is drying. Especially if you're going to be using these all year round, it's a nice idea to go ahead and get them all mounted onto your grunge board, so that way they're ready to go when you start crafting. So as you can see, I'm just taking some care and cutting down the white off of the Be Mine, and then like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take my glue and add it to the back, and then I will add it to my board, and then I'll trim it down. Now, one thing you're going to notice after you trim it is your edge of your cardboard is still going to show, and it's going to be that brown color. But there are ways that you can cover it up, and this is just by using some ink and a blending tool. Now, the ink that I like to use, I've been using the, what have I been using? I've been using Barn Door from the Distress Oxides. But there are 3 colors that probably would work fine. You have your Candied Apple, you have your Fired Brick, and then you have your Barn Door. So whatever oxide that you have in those colors probably would work great. And then, like I said, I just took a blending tool and I added it to the edge. Now there's a lot of blending tools out there that you could use, but the tool that I've been using are some of the new finger daubers that I got over at scrapbook.com. And I did a video on this earlier this month. But these work really great because you can really get some nice coverage by using these daubers. And one thing that I have found, I've been using these daubers for the last several weeks, is instead of actually just having the one to put into my finger, I actually stack a couple of them so I can hold them in my hand firmly to be able to get nice coverage. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So as you can see, I have 2 of them attached. Typically the way people use them is they'll just take them off and put the one in their finger. But if you don't like to do that, especially with these, because the insert of the hole is a little bit big, so it might be a little bit wobbly. But if you keep 2 of them attached, and these are the stackable ones, you can just easily hold it and get a nice firm grip on it to be able to add your ink. And as you can see, I'm just generously adding my oxide to the edges of my little sentiments, and then I'll be good to go. And then I can just store these sentiments with some of my other embellishments, and I can use them throughout the year. So I'll go ahead and leave a link below to my shop where you can download this free printable. And I'll also leave that coupon code. Now remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, before you head out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And there's a little bell up at the top right where you can click on it, and that way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoy your free printable today and you have fun creating your Valentine projects. We'll see you again next time.